So this is the fictional city of Lestallum in Final Fantasy 15, where there's a lot of Malaysian-inspired, Malaysian-influenced culture in the game, and I'm gonna take you on a tour to show you all this Malaysian stuff that I can find here. And right off the bat, right outside the city, you can actually see all this. It's actually this is actually throughout the entire city, and well, it just doesn't get any more charmingly Malaysian than this. It even has the MBPJ blue. If you're from Petaling Jaya, Malaysia, you get what I mean. And the first Malaysian food that you can actually find here is Roti canai.
Crisp baked bread fresh out of the oven. What are you in the mood for today?
Well, if you follow the currency of the game, this is actually quite expensive, but it's worth it, even if it's just to look at.
I'll serve it up in a jiffy.
Just look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It probably looks even more appetizing than the roti canai in real life, and it just looks absolutely delicious.
Thank you.
So the reason why there are Malaysian culture in Final Fantasy 15 is because one of the lead game designers on the culture team of Square Enix is a Malaysian, and his name is Wan Hazmer. He's the one who proposed to put in all this Malaysian stuff, you know. He even tried to put in Orang Minyak and Pontianak. Unfortunately, those didn't get in. But fortunately, other cultures and food from Malaysia did get into the game. I'm going to show you more later. And you can actually find all these kind of very familiar brands and product placement in the game, but I don't think this planet is actually Earth, so it's kind of odd, if you ask me, to see all these brands and product placements. Anyway, right at the entrance of the city, you can see this very familiar kind of stall. It's a sate stall. So if you talk to the guy, he'll let you try one stick of satay.
Try one of these.
Okay.
Good, right?
Yeah. It's good.
Then come again and tell
You
all your friends.
can't actually order a satay, but when you talk to that guy for the first time, I think it did inspire the character Ignis to come up with a new recipe. If you're playing the game, you probably get what I mean already.
I mean, it's like this all the way.
Apparently there's also paos, as in buns, in the game, but I don't think I noticed it yet. The architecture of the city is actually very Cuban-ish, and the market that you see later is actually very Middle Eastern inspired. But you do see a lot of very Malaysian-ish culture in the city. It's very diverse. More Malaysian charm for you there. Let me take a screenshot. Okay. According to Wan Hazmer at the local Malaysian launch of the game recently, I think he also mentioned this hotel. The architecture is inspired by the colonial elements in Taiping, Perak, Malaysia, which is very cool. It actually looks like a 5-star hotel, if you ask me. You can actually stay here if you want to. And it's not too expensive. Well, it's actually only 300 gil compared to the 1,200 gil of the roti canai. Roti canai is 1,200 gil. The hotel, this hotel, one night is only 300. That wouldn't make sense in real life. So next up is the market. The Middle Eastern inspired market.
Another headache.
This is not normal.
So this city is actually quite huge. I actually got lost the first time I got here. At the end of this market, you actually find a very mamak-like stall. And this very Malaysian looking dude. Hey bang, teh tarik satu please. You can actually see this fella here making teh tarik forever. And according to Wan Hazmer, it took them a lot of time and effort to animate the motion and the action of the tea pooling. And it is very interesting and very amusing to see these little details and the efforts that they actually put in for little things like this, because it doesn't even affect the story or the game at all. And I think this is probably one of the reasons why it took them 10 years to make. And I think it's worth the wait so far. This is only actually very early in the game. It's still like chapter 2. And the reason why I'm still so early in the game is because I'm just taking my time to explore everything. There's so much to do, so much to see. And I just want to experience everything slowly instead of just rushing through the story. And as a Malaysian Final Fantasy fan, I am loving it so far, and I'm just gonna go on playing from now, you know. And yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. Ciao.